AplusA is a space that is financed by the Ministry of Culture of the Republic of Slovenia. We are hosting every year the Architecture Biennale, and the second year we are hosting the Biennale of Visual Art. The space has been created in order to be open the whole year. So during the year we organize different exhibitions of Slovenian artists in order to promote the Slovenian art abroad. In between we have a lot of projects as well in cooperation with the Municipality of Venice, with the Art Academy of Venice, and as well with the Architecture University, always in Venice. We are also trying to do exchanges between different countries, and we do concerts, live performances, small exhibitions, but mainly is devoted to the promotion of Slovenian art. So during 1 year over the Architecture Biennale, we also have 5 exhibitions of Slovenian artists, different media, and so on. The gallery is working very well. I think it's a good idea because the president of the Biennale, Barata, decided to do a kind of project that has not been taken really very seriously by other pavilions, to be open the whole year. And I think this is making the Venetian artistic life very lively. We are here since 1998, and we have a good name, internationally speaking, and that's all.
Slovenian pavilion represents itself through the project 100-year city, which was prepared quite a long time, more than 1 year ago, because it's also connected to the Maribor 2012 European Capital of Culture. So I think we have at this point one of the unique events which is connecting two, I would say, the biggest events in the world. One is Venice, the 13th International Architecture Exhibition, la Biennale di Venezia. We have also organized a presentation at Ars Electronica in Linz, which is the biggest new media event in the world. So in some point of view, we have like 3 events in a row, really consequented one after another. And the point why it shows in Venice, it was that our project was selected on the public call issued by the Ministry of Culture last year as the best coming project. So somehow my role was, of course, in organizing the whole event in Venice, Maribor, and in Linz, and also to somehow make the selection of what would be represented Slovenian pavilion in Venice. We are showing more than 100 different projects that came during this 1 year of our internet platform, DRES, through different people. So it was more than 1,000 persons involved, around 400 students, 23 universities, faculties and schools of architecture, and 37 different architectural studios. The main part of the exhibition, which is in some stage physically represented here on these several panels and posters, is the application, which is the web application functioning on the tablets and smartphones that could be downloaded by each user on the world. So it means that besides coming to the Venice Biennale and visiting Slovenian pavilion, you can be, of course, also curator from somehow distance which means that you can also from whatever part of the world having an internet connection download this application and choose the project that are seen in Venice. So we have some kind of said the different or the multi-modal platform and also multimodal interaction that can be also seen here. We have some kind of a global issue, some kind of a global questioning, how and what would the city in 100 look like, knowing now that in this 21st century we are somehow transfiguring, changing, designing the cities for the future, also on the global level, when we know that the 2/3 of the global economy in 21st century is forecasted to be based in the cities. So cities will somehow grow stronger and comparing to states, maybe the situation which we already had in the 16th century in the past. But then again, this will be quite a big strike on the earth resources. So what will be the cities handling these water problems, ecological problems, waste and so on and so on? What will be the human future? How we will inhabit the Earth? Will we go and move into geostationary satellites in space, or will we also inhabit other planets, for example Mars, which is widely researched, and so on and so on. So through this project 100-year city, I think we are not only putting several questions on that issue, but of course we are also offering a couple of answers, and this might be seen through all this project exhibited here, and I think we did quite a massive and successful job.
The project for the 13th Venice Architecture Biennale in the Slovene Pavilion is about envisioning a deep future. It's about thinking about how architecture and urbanism will evolve over a 100-year period. And it's about a collaborative effort globally to engage with international schools, international architects, and to rethink the strategies that will become part of the future of architecture. The notion be in front of us is to deal with how will new urbanism, how will new thinking, new innovations empower the way we envisage this future. We have 23 universities from around the world. We have over 400 students, and we have over 40 architects who are all collaborating to think about this open source environment, where ideas become available in a global sense to envision a deep thinking about this future. So Maribor as a city becomes a live lab where ideas are shared, exchanged, debated, and start to think about how these changes could not only impact upon the city of Maribor, but also into the world. And the key notion behind this, which was started by the discussion with Tomáš Pandur and city architect Stojan Skalitski, was central to the debate how the city stakeholders could envision this future and become central to how we reshape this future. So the projects which have themes which connect with these futures are all about the envisioning of this information. And now the notion behind the exhibition is to extract the immediate future, the middle future, and the deep future, to rethink this and start a discourse which will become central to this architectural conversation that will become a kind of an example led by Maribor, which becomes relevant for cities around the world.
The idea about this project, about 100-year project, came from director Tomáš Pandur, famous Slovenian artist director, and he brought Tom Kovac into Maribor, and we started with a project which I'm sure is a new milestone in architecture an urban practice, how to deal with problems in the city. So Maribor, as a European capital of culture, this year is pushing boundaries about how to deal with problem in the city of Maribor and in city in general. So as we saw yesterday about the debate, it was downstairs in the gallery. Yesterday the gallery of Slovenian pavilion was a center of discussion in Venice.